Hi everyone. I want to thank everyone for all the good feedback from my first video, but I've noticed that there's been a lot of questions that have been asked since I released the first video that I want to answer by doing a follow-up video showing you all full instructions to be able to access your virtual workshop for WW. First step you want to do is make sure that your apps are up to date. So if you go to your app store on either Apple, this is an Apple phone, but if you go on your Android phone, please go to your apps and double check that you have the latest apps for WW. So for me, on Apple, I would click my icon on the right, and then I would see that there's a section that says update. And I would just click update all to make sure that all my apps are up to date on my phone. So I'll let that run. At the same time, you want to check that you have Zoom. So if you hit the search and you search for Zoom, you can download the app for your phone. So mine is already installed, so it says open already, so mine is ready to go. But this is how you would actually install the Zoom app on your phone. Once you've completed these steps, the next step would be to find your virtual workshop. And this is what I showed in my original video. So if you open the WW app, the first thing you'll want to do is wait till it loads. And then once it's loaded, you'll click the little people at the bottom of the app, which will then open the groups section, which is at the top here. If you click on see all, you'll then be able to scroll to the bottom and click on browse groups. So if you click on browse groups, it'll open all the possible groups. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see a workshops section. If you do not see this workshops section, it's because your app is out of date. So you need to go back to the first step and make sure that your WW app is the most recent app that you have on your phone. If you click the see all button, it'll open all the possible workshops that are available. You'll need to scroll through and look for all the workshops that are available because there's a lot of them, so you need to search for your correct one. However, some locations will be grouped under other locations. For example, Stouffville, Ontario is actually under Ajax, Ontario. Locations that are, for example, Etobicoke is under Mississauga West. So if you are living in a location that you do not see your workshop show up on this list, find a city that's nearest you and then go into there and see if you can find your actual workshop. So earlier today, I actually joined a few groups. So let's try the Ajax group as one. So you'll notice in the Ajax group that there's actually a post. I've already joined this. So if you were to join it, so for example, let's try a group that I'm currently not in. So let's try that again. So if you go back to all the groups and you go back to browse groups and you see all workshops. So say you wanted to join a new one. So say I wanted to join Hamilton, you just click it and then click join. And that allows me to join this group. Now you'll see that on the Hamilton group, there's actually details for every workshop that are listed here. So 9:30 a.m. on Sundays, and it has every single available workshop that you can actually join. There's also a link. So this link down here is the link you would use to actually launch Zoom. So if I click on it right now, it'll actually open a browser, and it'll then open Zoom and actually connect me to the meeting. Join the Zoom app. Now, for some locations, so I was explaining this earlier, there's actually nothing showing up so far. So if I go back to my groups, if I go back to the beginning, and I join Fredericton, New Brunswick as an example, you'll notice that they do not have meeting times yet. That's because this hasn't been updated for that specific group yet. But please keep visiting every day just to see when your actual workshop times show up and the actual link shows up. Another question we had was, how can I do this on my laptop? So that's pretty easy. All you need to do is go to the group that you belong to and expand it and see the link that's down here, the one I'm showing you right now. Copy this link and then write it down and put it onto your either your Safari or your Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, any web browser that you have on your laptop or your PC. Put in this URL and then click enter, and it should allow you to then launch the Zoom meeting. So hopefully this gives you all the explanation you guys need in order to join your virtual workshops. Again, if you have any additional questions, please list them below. And again, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it. The more people who share this video, the more others will be able to join the virtual workshops. I know there's been a lot of people struggling with this, and we're trying to help everyone out as much as we can. So hopefully this helped you out, and have a great day.